Option number 2 is Paws Plus. Okay, so they get the basic Paws package that we just talked about with the tag and the PIM and the Pet Cloud. But we've also added several other wonderful benefits, pet benefits to this package. And let's just start and we'll talk about these. RX Valet for Pets. This is, as I said, I've been doing this for 35 years. I build insurance products and stuff. This is what I do. Okay. So we went to one of our PBMs, our prescription benefit managers, and said, look, we have a pet program. We want to design and build the best discount medication benefit that we can for pets. And so they worked on this and they put this together for us. And so the way it works is, you know, you go to the vet, and I'll give you an example. I had an Australian Shepherd. He got ran over as a puppy. You know, he was Humpty Dumpty. I paid thousands of dollars to have him put back together again. And, but he was fine until he got a little bit older. You know, as he got older, he had a lot of arthritis in his hips where he had been repaired. And, you know, so he had to take pain medications every day. If I bought that from the vet, it was $56 a month to buy that medication at the vet location each month. Okay. If I got the prescription and went to RX Valet for Pets and sent that in, I could get a 3-month supply for $9. Okay, let that sink in. So yes, veterinarians want you to buy the prescriptions from them because it's a profit source for them. Okay, they make a lot of money off of that. But you can ask to get the prescription, and then you can go fill it through RX Valet for Pets. And this is done through the mail, where they deliver that 90-day supply right to your house. Okay. In addition to that, you have maintenance medications and things for pets, heartworm medication, flea and tick medications, and those type things. We have it such that you can go through RX Valet for Pets and you can order those as well. So order your flea and tick, order your heartworm. It just shows up right at your doorstep. You know, we're in that, you know, that's part of our society now, right? We all Amazon, and you know, there's an Amazon box on my doorstep, seems like every third day, right? I mean, there's something coming. So people love putting things on reoccurring. So, you know, you put that stuff on reoccurring where it just shows up and they don't have to think about it, out of sight, out of mind, right? People love that type of stuff. Wiggle Pond. I'm going to come back to Wiggle Pond. Let's talk about Whisker Docs. We partnered with Whisker Docs years ago. Whisker Docs, you guys are probably all real familiar with telemedicine, right? And especially in the last year or two, telemedicine has just exploded, right? With COVID and everything else, just telemedicine has become the norm, right? Well, Whisker Docs is telemedicine for pets. Okay, 24/7, 365. They can pick up the phone and they can call, and they're going to be on the phone with a vet tech, right? Or if necessary, the veterinarian. But they can call. Let's say middle of the night, your pet, you left a chocolate bar, a Snickers or something sitting on the coffee table, and your dog got into that and ate some chocolate. We all know that dogs aren't supposed to eat chocolate, right? And so what's your options? Your options are you can scoop up that pet, go try to find a 24-hour late night vet, okay? And I can tell you, just walking into an emergency vet after hours is starting at $300 just for walking in the door, okay? That's before they say boo. That's before they do anything. It's $300. Or you can pick up the phone and you could call Whisker Docs and say, hey, here's what just happened. Okay, and they'll say, well, how much did they eat? You know, how big is the dog? Da 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 da. Okay, here's what you need to do. You just need to watch them. You need to give them lots of water. Da 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 da. And they can walk you through it, right? Save you from having to make that emergency trip. You know, I'd say is calm you down, because people are going to be, you know, a lot of anxiety and probably freaking out a little bit. Calm them down. tell them it's going to be okay, tell them what kind of treatment. And if they need to go to the emergency vet, they're going to say, go to the emergency vet, right? But if it's something that can be handled and taken care of there at home, maybe a wasp or a bee stings your pet, something like that, you're not real sure what to do, they can tell you, some things to do there. But great program, great people. We love the people at Whisker Docs, some of the nicest people that you'll ever meet. We absolutely love working with them and having them as a partner. Wiggle Pond is a program that we put together that is it's services, benefits, and services for pets. Think of Groupon, okay? For this is Wiggle Pond. This is all kinds of discounts for services for pets. All right, we have some logos in there, okay? And you guys know what logos are, right? We got Chewy's and BarkBox and some of these well-known, big time players out here are participating in our Wiggle Pond program. Okay, so we can help people save money on a lot of different things through Wiggle Pond. So this whole thing is about saving people money on their everyday expenses of taking care of their pets, in a nutshell, right? And that's what we put together here. So that's Paws Plus. This whole package is Paws Plus. When we start talking about how much people spend on their pets, pet owners spending, the average pet owning household spends $1,120 per year on their pets. It's a lot. 23,400 to 27,200 is the average lifetime cost of raising a pet. We thought kids were bad. Wow, the pets are right there with them. Pet owners spend an average of $81 on flea and tick medication each year. Remember, we just talked about RX Valet, and they can order the supplies through RX Valet and get a big discount from us by doing that mail order prescription. If you guys have ever done mail order prescription, you understand the savings. You can usually get 3 months for the price of one if you use mail order. It's just education and teaching these people how to save money. U.S. pet owners spend a collective $42 billion on pet food and treats annually. It's a lot. Jamie and I went out to Super Zoo. It's the largest pet oh man, I just went blank, but it's in Vegas convention. It's in Vegas. It was probably the size of 4 football fields of all the people that were there. Just totally blew me away. Something like 35,000 people came through there. It was crazy. We had our booth set up. It was an amazing thing. But this pet industry, guys, is huge. There's so much money in this thing. And you can see how this trend line of what they're saying it's going to be over the coming years here. Whisker Docs, we already talked about that. My dog ate a chocolate, we talked about that. That was our example that we used. They're there to help with a lot of different things: call, email, chat. We talked about Whisker Docs. We talked about RX Valet for pets and how it works. Search for the medication, they can select, save, and it's delivered to their door, right? Wiggle Pond, we talked about BarkBox and Beast and Buckle, and King Canine's big. These guys, Dog is Good. A lot of big names that are participating with us in these programs to help people save money on a number of different things, whether it's food or treats or pet clothing or toys. All of those different things are in here. So when you talk about a Paws Plus membership and the pricing, you've got Paws, Whisker Docs, RX Valet, and Wiggle Pond. If you individually went and purchased these out there, this is what you would be looking at. You would pay $9.99 to $4.99 plus each pet for just our Paws program. You'd pay $16.99 just for Whisker Docs. RX Valet is $24.95 and Wiggle Pond is $19 $20 a month, right? So if you add that up, you got 20, 45, 50, 60, $70, okay, in benefits if you bought them all separately for your pet. But we put all of this together in one nice little neat package for $24.95 a month. And that is for all pets in the household. So if they have 3 pets, they have 3 cats or 3 dogs or 2 cats and 1 dog, whatever, that $24.95 gets them these 4 benefits for every pet in that household. That, my friends, is a bargain. Okay. No matter how you slice it, that is a bargain. So that's how that works.